gates, golden doubloons, gold sparkling jewels, mother of pearls and rubies, red as peach. But my treasure, where's the gold? And where is the precious silver? Silver? Yes, of course, silver. 'Tis I, Long John Silver. Silver is my name, and silver is my humble game. And I'm always at your service, yeah. I've come to the New England coast and the door of the seaside to look for the map of the island of the skull. Treasure Island! Church bell rings 6 on the mid-April morn in the year of our Lord, 1782. The American War for Independence is all but over, and peace is budding on away. But here in Cape Elizabeth, the small fishing port in the south coast of Maine, the villagers awaken to the sound of the gulls. Morning promises the first trace of spring, and the vine smells of breakfast from the whale's breath in. A beachfront oasis for the rough and tumble type with all to see their home and never quite lose the smell of fish. But for the hardy widow Hopkins, the keeper of the inn, a new day has begun. Tables are soon to be placed with plates and spoons, and stools are found upright on the floor, on spots worn by the shadows of yesterday and the day before. But for the hardy widow Hopkins, the keeper of the inn, today will be a day that will change their lives forevermore.
The ship is ours. No mercy for the prisoners. We'll make them all walk the plank.
Not so fast. Take Andrew Hawkins Jr. You come back here this instant. You played through breakfast again, didn't you? And your pilot eggs. Well, you better start doing your share around here. Your sisters are working themselves to the bone, and all you do is play
Man of the sea. That's me, just like my dad. Well, you're far from being a captain, kiddo.
And farther yet from being a man. Through the image of that father of yours. The sea was in his blood, and the sea's in yours too, Jimmy boy. Yes, the sea was in his blood. Oh,
Mother.
sea.
Dear Mother, please don't feel blue. We're right here. Behind you. We're all here with you.
Yes, all of us.
Of course you are, my babies. Just thinking of your father. Now he's gone, he's never coming back, but still. I look to the sea and see his face, a smiling back at me. I look to the sea and feel his arms as strong as they can be. I look to the sea and hear his voice telling us that we must always be together, must be a family. We lean upon each other, or lend a helping hand. If time should bring us trouble, then hand in hand we'll stand. Oh, my son, my only son, my baby boy, my dear. In your eyes I see his eyes, your father standing here.
I look to the sea and see his face, a smiling back at me. I look to the sea and feel his arms as strong as they can be. I look to the sea and hear his voice telling us that we must always be together, must be a family. We'll always be together, we'll be a family.
Off we go, it's nearly lunchtime. Much to do, much to do.
Mother, wait. I want to help.
Well, Jim, that's fine. Well, you can straighten the tables and I'll go fetch a broom. The image of your father, that's what you are.
Whoa. Leaving for Mommy, are we? Well, leave me alone. I got work to do.
Leave a word for your sister.
But I promised my mother.
There's treasure to find.
I don't think I should.
At your service, Captain Jim.
I can't say no to my trusty crew. Yo! And the fellow looks! Looks!
James Andrew Hawkins Jr.
Mother, please.
You disappoint me, Jim.
I'm sorry, Mother. I'll try harder. I'll do better. You'll see. Here, give me the broom. I'll sweep.
Well, I have a better idea. You can wait on your first lunch customer of the day. Go on, Mr. Man of the Sea. Just ask him what he wants to eat. And remember, smile.
Hey! What do you want?
Andrew Hawkins Jr.
All right. Good afternoon, sir. Welcome to the Whale's Breath Inn. How may I be of service? How's that?
Perfect, Captain Jim.
If I may recommend the sardine soup, it's absolutely... Sir, what are you doing? Mother, help!
Sir? Sir? Please don't write on the tablecloth. You'll ruin it, and we can't afford new ones. And Jim, look, he's drawing a skull.
one strange man.
Strange.
And scary.
He frightened me too.
I'm trembling. I'm hiding. I don't know what to do.
Well, I know what to do. If he comes back, I'll throw him right out. He wasn't so scary. He was just me. Now, where did he go? I'll teach him a thing or two.
Please, Andrew Hawkins, you come back here. That man may have been nasty, he may have been odd, but children, he was a customer. And here at the Wales Breath Inn, the customer is always right. Oh, speaking of customers, here they come now. Remember our motto.
Even when their manners are thin, we greet our customers with a grin.
Service with a smile. Service with a smile. Don't be rude, just serve food, 'cause that's your mama's style. Service with a smile. Service with a smile. No bad food, no attitude, just service with a smile.
Bring a dish of boiled fish and bring it right away. But if you make us wait too long, then maybe we won't pay. We'll eat the fish and break the dish and knock the table down. And tear your mommy in apart and we should see a frown.
Remember.
Service with a smile. Service with a smile. Don't be rude, just serve the food, 'cause that's your mama's style. Service with a smile. Service with a smile. No bad mood, no attitude, just service with a smile. Wanna drop the trowel on you later, we'll have two. Maybe number 3 for me and number 4 for you. We'll stay all night, we'll start a fight, we'll wind up on the floor. When morning comes, we'll all go home if we can't find the door.
Silence.
Service with a smile. Service with a smile. Don't be rude, just serve the food, 'cause that's your mama's style. Service with a smile. Service with a smile. No bad mood, no attitude, just service with a smile. Tunas, have your cottage, have your halibut set. Your lobster, you're terrible, the worst I've ever had. Your tuna tastes like glue and makes you start fishing in the water. We just don't like your food at all. Come on, let's eat next door.
Good riddance.
Service with a smile. Service with a smile. Don't be rude, just serve the food, 'cause that's your mama's style. Service with a smile. Service with a smile. No bad mood, no attitude, just service with a smile. No bad mood, no attitude, just service with a smile. No bad mood, no attitude, just service with a smile. Service with a smile. Tea!
So bad.
Well, it wasn't so good.
Oh, now don't be discouraged. I'm sure our customers will be in a much better mood after they try our savory supper specials. Come along, girls, let's get cooking. I'm tired.
Exhausted.
I'm not in the mood.
Those people, they're nasty. They hate our food.
Well, now, girls, we'll just try a little harder. Perhaps a few more fish heads in the town and a little pepper in the pork. Spice things up a bit.
I'll help you, sweet.
Later, dear. I'm tired of voting. Coming, girls. Mama's coming.
They were who they were from dawn till dark, and what did they get? Just more of the same. nasty customers complaining about the food, making a mess, and ruining a perfectly good linen tablecloth with footprints and arrows, and a big red X. Wait a minute. These just aren't normal squiggles and doodles. This is a shoreline, and these are trees. This is a map. An X marks a spot where a treasure's found.
It's Wisconsin mackerel stew me map! My useless little map. I've searched all over for it, and at last I found it. Worthless though it may be. And now if you don't mind, hand it over once you like.
I don't think so, mister. This was left here by a customer. I saw him draw it. I guess he left it as a tip. So it's my map, sir.
Your yes, of course it is. What did you say your name was there, lad?
I didn't say, but it's Jim.
Jim. Perhaps I might be of a little assistance, Master Jim. I know a bit about maps if I do say so myself. Now, show me the map and I'll tell you what it means. Show me the map! Now! Yes, the meat, the chocolate, the band, the mount the shape of the skull. A mount the shape of the skull. It's the island of Skull. It's Treasure Island. I've been there myself. I was sailing under the Jolly Roger and keeping galley for Captain Blue. As mean and nasty a buccaneer that has ever sailed the seven seas. Now we carried with us a treasure chest. This chest was bathed in mystery and myth. Those who open it, the story goes, will find their heart's desire, will see their dreams come true. Now, as we sailed towards Boston, our ship was only shrouded in a fog. It was as cold and dark as a moonless night. We never saw the island. We never saw that rocky skull until we were on her, and it was too late. Our ship hit the rock, dead on, and over we went. Now a shipman pulled me into the only life raft we carried, and then, exhausted, he fell into the deep Black Sea. He gave up his life to save me. I'm forever his debt. And I floated off the island shore for hours, and sometime before dawn, I lost me oldest friend, Captain Flint. Me parrot, me constant companion since youth. And as I watched him flying into the rising sun, I glanced upon the beach, and there stood Captain Blue. 1 foot in the sand, 1 foot perched proudly on that wondrous magic treasure chest. It was the last I saw of the island, of the treasure, and of that toothless grinning blue. Now, once on board the rescue ship, I heard the crew whisper tales of spiders and snakes and of other things. On the island of the Skull on Treasure Island!
What a story, and what a treasure. If only I could find the island, I know to bring the chest back home. My mothers and sisters would never have to work again.
Very noble of you, lad. Now tell me, is this treasure chest really your heart's desire? Will it really make your dreams come true?
It would. I know it would. If only I had a ship.
A ship, you say? Why, your new best friend, Long John Silver, just happens to have a ship waiting at the water's edge. She's fit, she's handsome, she's ready for adventure. This must be your lucky day. Now what we need is a crew.
My lucky day indeed. Here comes a perfect crew.
Is she gone?
Yeah, she's gone.
Somehow, lad, I don't think your crew is ready to master a ship in the high seas.
But we can learn.
Oh, you can learn, could ya? Learn to do what?
Learn to be a pirate.
A pirate, is it? A pirate. A pirate. Brave and strong and brave.
We are brave and strong, me. Come on, guys.
Boom.
Don't do that.
I guess they're not quite ready. But where will we find a crew?
A crew of sailors, brave and strong and mean.
Yes, brave and strong. But do they have to be mean?
Look no further than the door, my friend, for here come the pirates of the Jolly Roger. Speeds! Long John Silver's Buccaneers! seaweed stew. The ship will be under the able command of the Crown Prince of Pirates, Captain Patches himself.
Captain.
He's a perfect leader, never says a word, just toots on his horn. Now, in charge of the crew is the ship's first mate. His orders are always simple and clear. In fact, he only speaks in letters.
You mean letters of the alphabet?
Aye, lad, here, let me demonstrate. No, Davy! Who is the ship's captain? Who is the ship's first mate? And who is the ship's cook?
Oh, you.
Thanks, Davy.
Okay.
Now, say hello to the rest of the crew. This is Sing Sing Sam. Ask him a question, short or long. He'll turn your answer into a song. Right, Sam?
I am a pirate. That is what I am. You can call me Sing Sing, or you can call me Sam.
Now, say hello to three of the most gullible pirates who've ever sailed the sea. Meet Roserang, Barney, Big Old Blue.
No matter the hour,
No matter the weather.
the three of us are always together.
That's a good one, yeah. Now, feast your eyes on Goldie the Hut. She wears her riches from ear to ear.
I am the world's most glamorous buccaneer.
Now, we've been together these dozen years, this motley crew and we've done many a mean and nasty deed. Isn't that right, mates? Now it is time to make amends. We vow to change our evil past by lending a hand to Master Jim and his family and friends. Isn't that right, mates? Aren't they delightful? Always joking. Master Jim, your ship and your crew await your command, and in return we ask for nothing at all. Nothing, that is, but the tiniest of trinkets or most too, from that chest of treasures that I'm sure we will find. Have faith in me, shipmates, I'm sending the troops. We need this young fellow, for he has the knack. We'll split up the treasure between you and me, then throw Master Jimmy right into the sea.
It sounds good to me. You're very kind and generous to help us.
Kind and generous. That's us, eh, mate?
I mean, yes.
We're so kind and generous, we even love the kids.
Oh, thank you. But I can carry the mat myself. It's really not all that heavy. All right. My friends would like to come along. They're hungry for the adventure, and I'm sure they can help.
Hungry for adventure, eh? You think you can help? What do you say, mates? You think you can use a few cabin boys?
And you? Sounds good to me.
If they keep out of trouble, if they do all that dirty work, then it's just fine with us.
Goldie, what do you say?
They can polish my jewelry. They can shine my shoes. They
All
can
right. It's lovely then. We all agree. Welcome, lads and lads, to the pirate ship, the pirate crew, the Jolly Roger. Now, before we get started, there is much work that needs to be done. If you're going to join a pirate crew, you have to become, well, pirates. Isn't that right, man? You have to learn the pirate ways, the pirate language, too. But most of all, you have to learn the pirate thing to do. If you want to be a pirate and learn the pirate rules, don't expect a thing from books or fancy pirate schools.
If you want to be a pirate, if that's the life for you, then open up your eyes and ears will tell you what to do. The pirate thing to do. It's a pirate thing to do. Have no fear, little buccaneer. It's a pirate thing to do.
just for fun.
Parrots. What about parrots? I thought pirates all had parrots.
I used to have parrots. The old friend Captain Quick. I wonder what's become of him. I miss him now.
I used to have a parrot too, but never again. They say having parrots is the pirate thing to do. But I'll tell you what parrots do. They do doo-doo on my shoe!
Why do pirates live on the sea?
Oh, that's an easy one. We pirates live in the sea. 'Cause
It's the pirate thing to do.
You can do it too.
It's a pirate thing to do.
Sail the ocean blue.
It's a pirate thing to do.
Come and join the crew.
It's a pirate thing to do.
A-E-I-O-U.
It's a pirate thing to do. It's a pirate thing to do. I know we're a little buccaneer. It's the pirate thing to do.
a pirate's life is selfish. You're never very nice. It's hard to be warm-hearted when your heart's as cold as ice.
You steal and rob and plunder the nasty things you say. Then later can't you ask yourself why do I act this way? 'Cause it's a pirate thing to do. It's a pirate thing to do. Have no fear, little buccaneers. So come on, mates, let's give a cheer.
A buccaneer.
Here is a great career. It's a pirate thing to do. Pirate thing to do. Yeah.
In the ship we set sail is on. Go!
Yeah.
And you, go back to your homes. Tell your families. You'll be back home soon enough with enough treasure to last you the rest of your lives. And tell them no worries. For Long John Silver will watch over you like me own. Now go! And be back at the first whispers of dawn. And so the lads and lassies, primed for adventure, returned home to plead their case. They told of a ship, clean, fit, and true. They told of her strong and brave, noble crew. They told of a journey all calm and serene. They told of an island like none they've seen. Their parents said,
Children, we love you so, and because of that, we can't let you go home.
the children told them of a treasure chest. And for the finale, they told them their best. Along with the captain's quite fatherly care, each of the children would receive a share. And when they heard that each share was as high as the sky, they hugged all their children and said,
Andrew Hawkins Jr. Where do you think you're going?
I won't be gone long, and when I return, our woes and worries will be all over. For my share of the treasure
But
is...
Jim, son of mine, no treasure is worth the risk you'll take. What we do at home, we'll find a way.
"Oh, come along, lad, for the sun shows his face. 'Tis the dawn of adventure."
Goodbye, mother and sister so dear. I'll be home in a moment.
We won't shed a tear.
How can I help you? Carry something, perhaps the bath?
No thanks, I'll manage.
Boy!
Don't worry, girls. It'll be all right. Your father will watch over them, I'm sure of it.
I look to the sea and see its face is smiling back at me. I look to the sea and feel his arms as strong as they can be. I look to the sea and hear his voice a telling us that we must always be together, must be a family.
Come on, girls, I have an idea. Now, where's that ship going? What do they call it? The Jolly Roger? Silly name, don't you think?
The Jolly Roger, indeed. She was a seaworthy old gal. Safe as a cork she was, but a season or two past her finest hour. Her sun-bleached decks and salty cabins were topped by 3 main sails. Weathered and patched, perhaps, but eager to catch the wind and carry us out rails surrounded the main deck and protected the crew on a stormy night from a slippery fall and a date with a hungry shark below. And above it all flew her namesake flag, the Jolly Roger, whose hollow eye would chill the heart of the bravest sailor on the sea. Now, just as morning warmed the air, Master Jim and his friends joined us aboard the Jolly Roger, with hope in one eye and fear in the other. The anchor was raised and we were off, following the flight of the gulls to the island of the Skull. Yo-ho-ho and follow me across the sea. Oh, so happy you will be and you will follow me. Now it's time to leave the nest.
With courage to the test.
You can find the treasure chest
If you will follow me. Yo-ho-ho and follow me across the sea. Oh, so happy you will be if you will follow me. Yo-ho-ho and follow me across the sea. Oh, so happy you will be if you will follow me. Oh, so happy you will be if you will follow me.
It's the pirate thing to
Do what we will follow you. Follow me.
Off we go, Batesville, right to the ship we set sail at dawn. Go! The first few days at sea were shiny and calm. The waters were gentle beyond the horizon, and the warming air caressed away our fears. Now with the lads and lasses on board to do all the work, the pirates enjoyed their freedom, as only pirates can.
We love to sing and dance. We love to sing and dance. We love to sing and dance just like the pirates of Penzance. We do the pirate shuffle. We do the pirate prance. We're supposed to love the scuffle, but we love to sing and dance. 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 Oh, how we love to sing and dance. We love to sing and dance. We love to sing and dance. We love to sing and dance just like the pirates of Penzance. We do the pirate shuffle. We do the pirate dance. We're supposed to love the scuffle, but we love to sing and dance. 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 Oh, how we love to sing and dance.
The next few days at sea continues blissful and serene. The gulls taking the lead with angel white wings leading us by day, and clear plaintive cries beckoning us by night. Now exhausted from their sun-bathed leisure, the pirates slept the night away with an innocence undeserved, while the lads and lassies cleaned and polished the ship from stem to stern, under twinkling stars and a full and smiling moon. Now, a fortnight into our journey, the swift Atlantic current and the flight of the gulls led us into rougher waters, and the tumbling took a toll on the children new to the sea.
Good evening, all. The fresh sea air, the light of the moon, wouldn't be more refreshing. And the gentle sea rocking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Where are you going? Oh, well, the salty air has made me sleepy. I'll just have a little nap, for all is peaceful and all is well.
All is not peaceful. All is not well. Your adventure is not what it seems.
Beware of pirates. Beware of this island. Beware of Long John Silver's schemes.
What? What was that? Is someone here? I thought I heard voices. Sound like my sisters. I miss them, I do. And I miss my mother, too. It looks like a skull. Skull muffins.
Welcome, lads. Welcome, lassies. Welcome, pirate crew. Welcome at last to Treasure Island.
So this is Treasure Island.
It's kind of dark.
It's kind of creepy, kind of scary.
Go back, you go. Go back, you forest.
That voice, it sounds so familiar. It reminds me of home.
Oh, we'll go home, all right. But not without that treasure chest. Pirates, back to the ship. We're gonna catch 40 weeks in pleasant night's dreams. We start our search at dawn. Go! Jim, dear lad, I wouldn't wish you another long night on that dreary ship. It's off into the warm and friendly jungle with you and your friends. Nighty-night, children. Go. Go. Go! Oh, this island at night, it gives me the shivers. It shivers me timbers. I can sure use a good cup of tea.
Oh, gee, why tea?
I want my own cabin.
And I want my own bed.
I want my own blanket.
Good night, children. I don't envy the long hours on this scary island.
Go back, you know, don't wait. Go back, before it's too late. Now, the spirit that haunts this mysterious land from the last spring jungle to seaside sand. The spirit who haunts here, none other than me. Will Hawkins, our hero's mother. Now, you didn't think a little boy his age go all this way without his mommy, did you? And I couldn't leave the sisters home by themselves. Teenagers, you know. Anyways, haven't we heard enough from Mr. Big Shot Buccaneer? From now on, I'll tell the story. And don't worry, I'll make sure it has a happy ending. But in the meantime, let's have a little fun with these big, brave adventurers. Come along, girls. It's for you.
This looks like a good place to sleep. Lots of trees,
There's something to hide in.
lots of bushes,
Something I can find?
lots of rocks.
There's nothing to hide under?
All right. Just try to get some sleep. Maybe things will look a little better in the morning.
Night! Night, while you're sleeping, yellow-eyed, really creepy, jungle size, and little cries and faces in the moon. A spider, a snake, a sting and a bite. Beware of things that don't look in the night. Gentle voices sing till morning, tender voices whisper warning. Someone's humming, someone's drumming, something's coming through. Island nights while you're sleeping, yellow eyes crawling, creeping, jungle sighs and midnight cries and faces in the moon. A spider, a snake, a sting and a bite. Beware of things that go bump in the night.
Voices sing till morning, tender voices whisper warning. Someone's coming, someone's coming, something's coming soon.
Island night while you're sleeping, yellow eyes crawling, creeping, jungle sighs and midnight cries and faces in the moon. A spider, a snake, a Big news on the mainland. While the kids were away, the colonies became
The U.S. of A.
They gathered together from everywhere to celebrate.
On the village square
And when they heard that Liberty Bell, the sound of that bell,
was really
they
swell.
sang lots of songs and saluted the flag, but somehow the party,
Was kind of a drag.
the soldiers were happy they put down their guns, but the parents were missing.
Our daughters and sons.
In the midst of the handshakes and the midst of the cheers, they went back to their homes.
And cried only tears.
Billy and Bernie and Bobby Joe, the children.
Why did we let them go?
They really missed having those rascals around. They worried.
We wanted them home, safe and sound.
They missed hearing laughter and watching them grin. And soon they were missing
The old whale's breath in.
the food at the inn.
It wasn't so bad. It wasn't the worst we'd ever had. And where the widow and where are her daughters? Did they sail with the pirates on rough ocean waters? We treated them badly and complained all the while. But still they served us and served us with a smile. Served us with a smile. Served us with a smile. We were rude when they served food, but still they served with style. They served us with a smile. They served us with a smile. No anger, no attitude, just served us with a smile.
Okay, now, sleeping like cherubs. I'll just snatch them out from Master Jimmy. While they dream their sweet young dreams, they'll go find the treasure. Then we'll return to finish them off. Okay, now. What?
No, it's you.
Oh, yes, of course, it's us. Your friends, your mates, your palsy welsies. We're here to say good morning.
Good morning.
Up and at 'em all, it's treasure day. Now I can just have that little map.
Bad idea.
Yeah, bad idea, terrible idea, but here's a really good idea. Here's a really fine idea. Here's a really top drawer idea. You keep them, and you follow the map until you find the treasure. We'll just stay here for the ship. That's what we'll do. And when we find the treasure, we'll celebrate a bit and set sail for home. How does that sound for a plan?
Well, it sounds...
Perfect! It sounds perfect! Pirates, back to the ship to prepare for beach duty!
Oh, beach duty.
And you lads and lassies, down the trail of treasure with you. Good luck, good times, all that. Up you go. 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 Go! I better follow those little ragamuffins before they reach me. Then I'll return for mates as far as we speak at the ship, arming themselves for the final scene. It's constant mackerel stew on the clever old bird.
We love to sing and dance. We love to sing and dance. We love to sing and dance just like the pirates of the dance.
We do the pirate shuffle, we do the pirate press. Folks in love to scuffle, but we love to sing and dance.
What are we looking at? Sorry, lost. gonna make him walk the plank. Doesn't that sound like fun?
Lovely! Such a lovely color.
Especially on white.
In the deep blue sea.
Oh, it's gonna be a frolic.
What a party! I'll need a new outfit.
And to top it all off, there'll be most of fish chowder all around.
Chowder!
I'm hungry already.
Me too! Yeah.
Well, cut the act. No time for pretense now. That map is mine! Get on! Now look what you made me do. I carefully know what's going on. Why you with the map? Oh. Oh.
If we all work together, we can all be friends. Hate don't have the problem, we can make amends. First we have to look at each other, look right in the eye. Then we have to say to each other, hey, come on, let's try. Come and be my brother, sister, come and shake.
Ah!
And one is living for the best day by your side I'll stand. I cannot remember why we fought at all. Now we stand together, standing strong and stand tall. If we all work together, we can all be friends. Hey, no matter how big the problem, we can make amends. First we have to look at each other, look right in the eye. Then we have to say to each other, hey, come on, let's try. Come and like a brother, sister, come and shake my hand. And for this day and for the next day, by your side I'll stand. I cannot remember why we fought at all. Now we stand together, standing strong and standing tall.
All right, Tim, give me your half map and we'll go find the treasure.
How about you give me your half, and I'll read the map.
Oh, right. You got me. Old habits not at heart. But I'll keep trying. I'll get it right. Tell you what, you read your half to me, and I'll read mine to you.
Sounds good to me. I'll start where my friends and I left off. After
Leaving
the
mountain,
of
the
school,
take,
the
path,
to
the
beach.
which is where we're at now. Okay, let's say that.
It's your turn.
Oh, right. Sorry. The
Treasure
can
be
found
under
the
big.
blue. Well, what's it say next?
Something or someone has eaten the last word on the map.
If none of you snapped in the map, then who did?
Imagine Long John Silver's surprise when the culprit flew from atop a nearby mango tree. It was a parrot, and not just any parrot, but Long John Silver's long-lost friend, Old Cat Flint.
My good old friend, I've missed you so.
Little friend, I missed you so.
You know, you gotta wonder about a man who feels that way about a bird. Anyways, after a tearful reunion, our adventurers returned to their search. They knew the treasure was beneath something big and blue. They looked beneath a big blue tree. They looked beneath the big blue bush. They even looked beneath the big blue pile.
Not treasure for blue.
But it was no luck. Finally, Silver spoke his mind.
It's
and they pulled, and they strained, and they pushed. Mommy!
And they tried, and they tried, and they tried. But it was no use. In the end, that big blue rock was just too big.
Yeah, it was just too big.
Too big for one to lift.
Yeah, too big for one to lift.
Too big for one to lift.
You said that already.
Oh, remember our little lesson? Is anyone paying attention?
No.
If we all work together, we can all be friends. Hey, no matter how big the problem, we can make amends. First, we have to look at each other, look right in the eye.
Then we have to say to each other, hey, come on, let's try.
Well, come on, everyone, let's all work together. And so the treasure chest was open, and the treasure was bountiful indeed. Gold coins, precious gems, stuff dreams were made out of. For Jim and his friends, they each received a merit badge of valor. Swear with pride, their courage was real now. No Yippee! For the pirates, they each received their heart's desires. For Captain Patches, a patchwork quilt, a carnival of colors, and a certain shapes. For we, Davy the Leatherman, a jumbo-sized can of pet soup. Oh, gee! Sing, Sing, Sam got a violin, perfect to accompany the rest of his life.
Thanks for the memories.
Rosy Red, Whitey, and Big Old Blue got a flag for the future, a free place to live.
Our colors
United.
together forever, simultaneously at the same time.
As for Goldie the Hun, she received a basket of riches from the sea. She got the oyster and she got the pearl. Yum, yum, yum. Shucks, what a plum. And as for Long John Silver, well, he had found his old friend, old Captain Flint, and no treasure is worth a true and trusted friend.
Oh, you can say that again.
Oh, you can see that again.
All right, you can say that again.
All right, you can see that
No,
again.
no, no, you can say that again.
All right, you can see that again.
Enough! And you, Island Spirit, you taught us the value of friendship and working as one. There must be a thank you for you in the chest. Why me? Nothing else. For a mother's greatest gift is knowing her son is safe and sound and pot full of food. Did you miss me, Jimmy? I missed you too. Mother, please.
But what about the rest of the island spirit?
Our Jim's cherished sisters. Jeannie, Janie, Jenny, Joni, Jenny, and Jan. Love her little Jimmy like only sisters can. Mother, please.
Then how did you find your way to Treasure Island?
I'm afraid we stowed away on your boat. Sorry, old boy.
Oh, that's all right. You're welcome aboard any ship of mine. That is, if I ever sail again.
You'll sail again. The sea's in your blood, just as it was in my husband's. And I'm afraid it's the same for my son, too. Isn't that right, Mr. James Andrew Watkins, Jr.?
James Andrew Hopkins. Oh, fine, accomplished sailor, a tall and handsome man with a shock of big black hair and eyes bright blue as midday sky.
That was my husband to a T. You knew him at sea, perhaps.
He off the waters of this very island. For it was he who gave up his life to save my sorry hide. A braver man I've never known. While my debt to James Andrew Hopkins can never be paid, I am honor bound to pledge my services to his family and friends. Mother Hopkins, I will see the safe passage of you, your family and friends, back to the shores of New England and back to Wales, Britain. When once ashore, these shipmates and I will be at your service. Your wish shall be our command. Perhaps a little help around the end?
Not a bad idea. What do you think, girls? Men working, now there's something new.
I vote as waiters.
I think it's grand.
There's some cooking. And
Follow me.
All aboard the Jolly Roger, we're homeward bound! come and
Be my brother, sister, come and shake my hand. And for this day and for the next day, by your side I'll stand. I cannot remember why we fought at all. Now we stand together, standing strong and standing tall. And so we set sail, and soon we reached New England, and our cozy village at Cape Elizabeth Bay. But the whale's breath in will never be the same. The decor was tropical, the food delicious, the customers plentiful, and the service, well, unique. Eat your dish of wild fish and eat it right away. Like fish, you love the fish, we'll eat the fish all day. Your tuna fish and cod delish, your halibut sublime.
Your lobster cakes, for goodness sake.
We'll have a yummy time. Service with a smile. Service with a smile. Don't be rude, just serve the food, 'cause that's your mama's style. It's a pirate thing to do. It's a pirate thing to do. Have no fear, little buccaneer. It's a pirate thing to do. Yar! Service with a
That's the end of the play, but life does not end with the final. Oh no. Unspoiled by treasures, Jim lived out his final years with Wales breathing, spinning tales tall and true for the village children who sat at his feet and listened in awe. One of those children, a wee handsome lad, wrote down Jim's adventures in a book. That lad became known to us all. 'Twas none other than Robert Louis Stevenson who sat in his feet. And as for the dark-hooded stranger whose quickly drawn map gave life to our story and affected us all, his identity remains a mystery. My guess, 'twas none other than Captain Billy Bones, last seen by me. That's just my guess, and your guess is as good as mine. You know, this reminds me of another very sad tale I must tell in my life.
Alrighty, Bucko, are you finally through?
Yep.
As I was saying, one more time. Service with a smile. Service with a smile. Don't be rude, just serve the food, 'cause that's your mama's style. Service with a smile. Service with a smile. Don't act with no attitude, just service with a smile. Service with a smile.
behalf of Missoula Children's Theater, my partner Christy and I would like to thank you all for coming. We need to thank these people because, of course, without their help, this would not have happened. Number one, we need to thank Carolyn Bitts. Give her a big round of Jennifer Williams for standing in for this last 2 days and taking care of us as well. Thank you, Jennifer. Again, thank you, Nona. Thank you again for playing the piano. Thank you so much. Also, we need to have a very special thank you to John and Charlotte Testa, Jen and Locke Edwards, and Larry Testa. Sorry. I have to put your somebody's name. And Larry and and Fitz again for housing us all week, or actually I should say tag teaming housing us all week. Thank you all so much for taking care of us this week. You've all been wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One thing that we also need to say is we got here on Tuesday. We auditioned these crazy bunch of monkeys, and 4 days later, they threw together this awesome show. Good job, guys. I think they did.
After all this, we are going to be holding another photo call. We're going to start with the entire group, right down to the Seagulls, villagers, the sisters, the ruffians, and then the pirates. You've been working with. And also, we are still selling the Treasure Island t-shirts. They're super cool. $15 cash only. Find Michael right there by the piano. And this week we have been doing, we did a one big assembly for the whole school, and we've got another workshop up our sleeves. Yeah, we're gonna hold one right here after the photo call. It's called, how do you fit this entire set, all these costumes and the sound equipment into a 2002 Ford Ranger? If you are a big fan, we would just love for you to come to our workshop, please. If we could use the help. Or our trip to Whitby in Spokane, Washington tomorrow night. So we could definitely use your help. Thank you very much. Let's Jennifer have something to say.
I'd like to on behalf of everyone in the Rotary, thank you all for coming, and it is through generous support through the Rotary dinner and your donations that we are able to bring this, and I would like you guys to thank Michael and Kristen again. I think they did a wonderful job.
The church bell rings 6 on the mid-April morn, the year of our Lord, 1782. The American War for Independence is all but over, and peace is but a nod away. But here in Cape Elizabeth, a small fishing port in the south coast of Maine, the villagers awaken to the sound of the gulls. Smells of breakfast from the whale's breath in. A beachfront oasis for the rough and tumble type who call to see their home and never quite lose the smell of fish. new day has begun. Tables are soon to be placed with plates and spoons, and stools are found upright on the floor, on spots worn by the shadows of yesterday and the day before. But for the hardy widow Hawkins and her young family, today will be a day like no other. Today will be a day that will change their lives forevermore.
No mercy for the prisoners. We'll make them all walk the plank. Yo-ho!
Jimmy Hawkins, not so fast. James Andrew Hawkins Jr.
Mother, please.
Oh, you played through practice again, didn't you? You and your pirate games. You better start doing your share around here. Your sisters are working themselves to the bone, and all you do is play and drink and dream some more. Ever since your father, rest his soul, was lost at sea, you seem to be...
Mother, please.
Oh, Mother, please me, Jimmy Hawkins.
Mother, please. Don't call me Jimmy. I'm Captain Jim Hawkins, man of the sea. That's me, just like my dad.
Mm-hmm. Well, you are far from being a captain, kiddo, and farther yet from being a man. But you're the image of that father of yours. The sea was in his blood. The sea's in yours too, Jimmy boy. Yes, the sea was in his blood. The sea.
Oh, Mother. Dear Mother, please don't feel blue. We're right here, behind you. We're all here with you.
Yes, all of us.
Of course you are, my baby. I was just thinking of your father. I know he's gone, he's never coming back. But still, I look to the sea and see his face is smiling back at me. I look to the sea and feel his arms as strong as they can be. I look to the sea and hear his voice telling us that we must always be together, must be a family. We lean upon each other, lend a helping hand. In time should bring us trouble, then hand in hand we'll stand. You are my son, my only son, my baby boy, my
should.
At your service, Captain Jim.
I can't say no to my trusty crew.
Yo ho ho about looks.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's Andrew Hawkins Jr.
Mother, please.
You disappoint me, Jim.
I'm sorry, Mother. I'll try harder. I'll do better. You'll see. Here, give me the broom. I'll sweep.
Oh, I have a better idea. You can wait on our first lunch customer of the day. Go on, Mr. Man of the Sea. Just ask him what he wants to eat. And remember, smile.
Hey, what do you want?
Junior.
All right. Good afternoon, sir. Welcome to the Whale's Breath Inn. How may I be of service? How's that?
Perfect, Captain Jim.
If I may recommend the sardine soup, it's absolutely... Sir, what are you doing? Mother, help.
Sir? 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 Please don't write on the tablecloth. You'll ruin it, and we can't afford new ones. And, well, Jim, look. He's drawing a skull. Well, that was one strange man.
Strange. And scary.
He frightened me, too.
I'm trembling. I'm hiding. I don't know what to do.
Well, I know what to do. If he comes back in, I'll throw him right out. He wasn't so scary. He was just mean. Now, where did he go? I'll teach him a thing or two.
Andrew Hawk, you come back here. That man may have been nasty. He may have been odd. But children, he was a customer. And here at the Whale's Breath Inn, the customer is always right. Oh, speaking of customers, here they come now. Remember our motto. Even when their manners are thin, we greet our customers with a grin. Service with a smile. Service with a smile. Don't be rude, just serve the food, 'cause that's your mama's style. Service with a smile. Service with a smile. No bad mood, no attitude, just service with a smile.
Bring a dish of boiled fish and bring it right away. 'Cause if you make us wait too long, then maybe we won't pray. We'll eat the fish and break the dish and knock the table down. And tear your lovely inner part and we should see our brown.
Remember, service with a smile. Service with a smile. Don't be rude, just serve the food, 'cause that's your mama's style. Service with a smile. Service with a smile. No bad mood, no attitude, just service with a smile.
You wanna judge each other, love you later, we'll have to. Maybe number 3 for me and number 4 for you. We'll stay all night, we'll start a fight, we'll wind up on the floor. When morning comes, we'll all go home if we can't find the door.
Keep smiling. Service with a smile. Service with a smile. Don't be rude, just serve the food, 'cause that's your mama's style. Service with a smile. Service after they try our savory supper specials. Well, come along, girls. Let's get cooking.
I'm tired. Exhausted. I'm not in the mood.
Those people, they're nasty. They hate our food.
Now, girls, we'll just try a little harder. Perhaps a few more fish heads in the chowder, a little pepper in the pork, spice things up a bit.
I'll help you, sweet.
Later, dear. I am tired to the bone. Coming, girls. Mama's coming.
They work and they work from dawn till dark, and what do they get? Just more of the same. Nasty customers complaining about the food, making a mess, and ruining a perfectly good linen tablecloth with footprints and arrows, and a big red X. Wait a minute. These just aren't normal squiggles and doodles. This is a shoreline, and these are all the trees. This is a map. An X marks the spot where treasure's found.
Aha! Oh, it's gods and mackerel stew me map! My useless little map. I searched all over for it, and at last I found it, worthless though it may be. And now, if you don't mind, hand it over. What's it?
I don't think so, mister. This was left here by a customer. I saw him draw it. I guess he left it as a tip. So it's my map, sir.
Your... Why, of course it is. What did you say your name was there, lad?
I didn't say, but it's Jim.
Jim. Perhaps I might be of a little assistance, Master Jim. I know a bit about maps if I do say so myself. Now, show me the map and I'll tell you what it means. Show me the map, now! The ocean, the beach, a jungle, a band of mountains, a mountain shaped skull. A mountain shaped the skull, it's the island of Skull. It's Treasure Island! I've been there myself. I was sailing under the Jolly Roger, keeping galley for Captain Billy Bones, as mean and nasty a buccaneer that has ever sailed the seven seas. Now we carried with us a treasure chest. This chest was bathed in mystery, and those who open it, the story knows, will find their heart's desire, will see their dreams come true. Now, as I was sailing towards Boston, our ship was suddenly shrouded in a fog, as cold and dark as a moonless winter night. We never saw the island. We never saw that rocky skull until we were on her, and it was too late. Our ship hit the rock dead on, and over we went. Now a shipmate pulled me into the only life raft we carried, and then, exhausted, he fell into the deep Black Sea. He gave up his life to save me. I'm forever in his debt. And then I floated off the island shore for hours, and sometime before dawn, I lost me oldest friend. Captain Flynn, me parent, me constant companion since me youth. As I watched him flying into the rising sun, I glanced upon the beach, and there stood Captain Billy Bones. 1 foot in the sand, 1 foot perched proudly on that wondrous magic treasure chest. It was the last I saw the island, of the skull, and of that toothless, grinning Billy Bones. Now, once on board the rescue ship, I heard the crew whisper tales of spiders and snakes, and of other things that walked the night on the island of the skull, on Treasure Island!
What a story, and what a treasure. If only I could find the island, I know I could bring the chest back home. My mothers and sisters would never have to work again.
Very noble of you, lad. Now tell me, is this treasure chest really your heart's desire? Will it really make your dreams come true?
It would, I know it would. If only I had a ship.
A ship, you say? Why, your new best friend, Long John Silver, just happens to have a ship waiting at the water's edge. She's fit, she's handsome, she's ready for adventure. This must be your lucky day. Now what we need is a crew.
My lucky day indeed. Here comes a perfect crew.
Is she gone?
Yeah, she's gone.
Oh, your mother.
Yeah, it's not skin, it's because she just got on.
A boom! Somehow, lad, I don't think your crew is ready to master a ship in the high seas.
But we can learn.
Oh, you can learn. Learn to do what?
Learn to be a pirate.
A pirate isn't a pirate. A pirate must be good and strong and brave.
We are brave and strong, me. Come on, guys.
Boom.
Don't do that.
I guess they're not quite ready. But where will we find
sailors brave and strong and mean?
Yes, brave and strong. But do they have to be mean?
Look no further than the door, for here come the pirates of the Jolly Roger. Speeds! Long John Silver's Buccaneers! Well, Jim, man, let's see, meet your crew. We're at your service, one and all. Well, I'm in the galley below fixing mackerel muffins and seaweed stew. The ship will be under the able command of the Clown Prince of Pirates, Captain Patches himself. He's the perfect leader, never says a word, just toots on his horn. Yeah. Now, in charge of the crew is the ship's first mate. His orders are always simple and clear in fact. He only speaks in letters.
Like letters of the alphabet?
Aye, lad. Here, let me demonstrate. Oh, David!
E.
Who is the ship's captain?
E.
Who is the ship's first mate? And who is the ship's cook?
Oh, you.
Thanks, Davey.
Okay.
Now, say hello to the rest of the crew. This is Sing Sing Sam. Ask him a question, short or long, he'll turn your answer into a song. Right, Sam?
I am a pirate, that is what I am. You can call me Sing Sing or you can call me Sam.
Now say hello to three of the most colorful pirates who've ever sailed the sea. Meet Rosy Red. Blue.
No matter the hour.
No matter the weather!
The three of us are always together.
Yeah. Now feast your eyes on Goldie the Hun. She wears her riches from ear to ear.
I am the world's most glamorous buccaneer.
Now we've been together these dozen years, this motley crew and I, and we've done many a mean and nasty deed. Isn't that right, mate? Now it's time to make it. We vow to change our evil past by lending a hand to Master Jim and his family and friends. Isn't that right, mate? Aren't they delightful? Always joking. Master Jim, your ship and your crew await your command, and in return we ask for nothing at all. Nothing, that is, but the tiniest of trinkets, or at most two, from that chest of treasures that I'm sure we will find. Have faith in these shipmates of setting a trap. We need this young fellow, for he has the map. We'll split up the treasure between you and me, then throw Master Jimmy right into the sea.
It sounds good to me. You're very kind and generous to help us.
Kind and generous, that's us, eh, mate?
I mean, yes.
We're so kind and generous we even come to carry that on.
Oh, thank you. But I can carry the map myself. It's really not that heavy. Jim, tell him what you're going. Right, I'll tell him. My friends would like to come along. They're hungry for the adventure. And I'm sure they can help.
Hungry for adventure, eh?
Yeah.
You can help?
Yes.
All right, what do you say, mate? You think we can use you cabin boys?
I'm okay.
And you?
Sounds good to me.
If they keep out of trouble.
If they didn't fuss.
If they do all their dirty work, then it's just fine with us.
Goldie, what do you say?
They can polish my jewelry. They can shine my shoes. They
All
can
right, that's lovely then. We all agree. Welcome, lads and lassies, to the pirate ship and the pirate crew of the Jolly Roger. Now, before we get started, there is much work that needs to be done. If you're going to join a pirate crew, you have to become, well, pirates. Isn't that right, mate? You have to learn the pirate ways of pirate language, too. But most of all, you have to learn the pirate thing to do. If you want to be a pirate and learn the pirate rules, Don't expect a thing from books or fancy pirate schools.
If you want to be a pirate, if that's the life for you, then open up your eyes and ears will tell you what to do. You do the pirate thing to do. It's the pirate thing to do. Have no fear, little buccaneer, it's the pirate thing to do.
You leave behind your family, you kiss them all goodbye. You can't explain a pirate's life to them, you'll keep it dry.
You leave the land behind you, you sail the ocean blue. It's not the life for everyone, but it's the life for you.
'Cause it's the pirate thing to do. It's the pirate thing to do.
Have no fear, little buccaneer, it's the pirate thing to do. Yeah.
Shipmates and I would be more than delighted to answer any questions you have about the life of a pirate. Captain Patches, if you please.
Hey, what did you want?
I think he wants us to ask a question.
Wait,
I got one. I got a question. What's the difference between pigs like us and pirates like you?
I see. You beat and beat alive beat. You beat okay. Why do pirates sing all the time? Hit it. The pirate's thing to you, 'cause it's a pirate thing to do.
Have no fear, little buccaneer, it's the pirate thing to do. Yeah.
Aww. Why do pirates wear such fancy clothes?
If it wasn't for our clothes, we'd have no color at all.
We're way too busy to be well read. And we're too happy to be blue.
And too brave to be yellow.
And we'll never agree with anything. So we wear our colors, well, just for fun.
Parrots. What about parrots? I thought pirates all had parrots.
I used that brand once. My old friend Cap Flint. I wonder what became of my
Well, I used to have a parrot too, but never again.
You see, having parrots is the
Pirate thing to do. But I'll tell you what parrots do. They do doo-doo on my shoe!
Why do pirates go on the sea?
Oh, that's an easy one. We pirates live in the sea.
'Cause it's the pirate thing to do. And you can do it too. It's the pirate thing to do.
Sail the ocean blue.
It's the pirate thing to do.
Come and join the crew.
It's the pirate thing to do.
A-E-I-O-U.
It's the pirate thing to do. It's the pirate thing to do. Have no fear, little buccaneer. It's the pirate thing to do.
A pirate's life is selfish, you're rather very nice. It's hard to be warm-hearted when your heart is cold as ice.
You steal and rob and plunder, then nasty things you say. Then late at night you ask yourself, why do I act this way? 'Cause it's the pirate thing to do. It's the pirate thing to do. Have no fear, little buccaneer.
So come on, mates, let's give a cheer.
A buccaneer is a great career. It's the pirate thing to do. Pirate thing to do. Yar!
Off the mates to ready the ship we set sail at dawn. Go! And you, go back to your homes. Tell your families you'll be back home soon enough with enough treasure to last you the rest of your lives. And tell them, no worries. For Long John Silver will watch over you like me own. Now go, and be back at the first whispers of dawn. And so the lads and lassies, primed for adventure, returned home to plead their case. They told of a ship, clean, fit, and true. They told of her strong and brave, noble crew. They told of a journey all calm and serene. They told of an island like none they've seen. Their parents said,
Children, we love you so, and because of that, we can't let you grow up.
the children told them of a treasure chest. And for the finale, they told them their best. Along with the captain's quite fatherly care, each of the children would receive a share. And when they heard that each share was as high as the sky, they hugged all their children and said,
Bye!
Where do you think you're going?
I won't be gone long, and when I return, our woes and worries will be all over, for my share the treasure is.
But Jim, son of mine, no treasure is worth the risk we'll take. What we do at home, we'll find a way. Please don't go.
Oh, come along, lad, for the sun shows his face. 'Tis the dawn of adventure.
Goodbye, mother and sister so dear. I'll be home in a moment.
We won't shed a tear.
Now, can I help you to carry something? Perhaps the map?
No thanks, I'll manage.
Bowie!
Don't worry, girls. We'll be all right. Your father will watch over us.
I look to the sea and see his face is smiling back at me. I look to the sea and feel his arms as strong as they can be. I look to the sea and hear his voice telling us that we must always be together, must be a family.
Come on, girls, I have an idea. Now, where's that ship doctor? What do they call it? The Jolly Roger? Silly name, don't you think?
She was a seaworthy old gal, safe as a cork she was, but a season or two past her finest hour. Now her sun-bleached decks and salty cabins were topped by 3 main sails. Weathered and patched perhaps, but eager to catch the wind to carry us out to sea. Now the ship's rails surrounded the main deck and protected the crew in a stormy night from a slippery fall and a date with a hungry shark below. And above it all flew her namesake flag, the Jolly Roger, whose hollow eye would chill the heart of the bravest sailor on the sea. Now, just as morning warmed the air, Master Jim and his friends joined us aboard the Jolly Roger, with hope in one eye and fear in the other. The anchor was raised and we were off, following the flight of the gulls to the island of the Skull. Yo ho ho, follow me across the sea. Oh, so happy you will be if you will follow me. Now it's time to leave the nest.
Put courage to the test.
You can find the treasure chest
If you will follow me,
Yo ho ho and
follow me across the sea. Oh, so happy you will be if you will follow me.
yo
Ho ho and follow me across the sea. Oh, so happy you will be if you will follow me.
I'm so happy
Happy you will be if you will follow me.
it's the pirate thing to do. Oh, we will follow you. Follow,
Follow me.
We set sail at dawn. Go! The first few days at sea were shiny and calm. The waters were gentle beyond the horizon, and the warming air caressed away our fears. Now with the lads and lassies on board to do all the work, the pirates enjoyed their freedom as only pirates can.
We love to sing and dance. We love to sing and dance. We love to sing and dance just like the pirates up and dance. We do the pirate shuffle. We do the pirate dance. We're supposed to love to scuffle, but we love to sing and dance. We love to sing
while the lads and lassies clean and polish the ship from stem to stern under twinkling stars and a full and smiling moon. Now, a fortnight into our journey, the swift Atlantic current and the flight of the gulls led us into rougher waters, and the tumbling took a toll on the children new to the sea.
Good evening, all. The fresh sea air, the light of the moon. What could be more refreshing? And this gentle sea rocking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Where are you going? Oh, well, the soft airs make me sleepy. I'll just have a little nap, for all is peaceful and all is well.
All is not peaceful. All is not well. Your adventure is not what it seems.
Beware of pirates. Beware of this island. Beware of Long John Seams.
What was that? I thought I heard voices. Is someone here? Remind me of my sisters. I miss them, I do. And I miss my mother, too.
What's that? Could it be? Odds, God, tobacco stew, it is. Jim, that's stew. Wake up, our journey is at an end. All hands on deck! All hands and forward! There, dead ahead, in the shadow of the moon. Tell me, what do you see?
I see, it looks like a mountain. It looks like...
A skull. Skull Mountain it is. Welcome, lads. Welcome, lassies. Welcome, pirate crew. Welcome, everyone. Welcome at last to Treasure Island.
So this is Treasure Island.
It's kind of dark.
It's kind of creepy. Kind of scary.
Go back, never wake. Go back, before it's too late.
What was that?
That voice, it sounds so familiar. It reminds me of home.
We'll go home, all right. But not without that treasure chest. Pirates, back to the ship. We're gonna catch 40 weeks in pleasant night's dreams. We start our search at dawn. Go! Jim, dear, lad. I wouldn't wish you another long night on that dreary ship. It's off into the warm and friendly jungle with you and your friends. Nighty-night, children. Go. Go. Go! Oh, this time of the night, it gives me the shivers, and shivers me fivers. I could sure use a good cup of tea.
Oh, tea! Why tea?
I want my own cabin.
I want my own bed!
Good night, children. I don't envy you the long hours of this dark and scary island.
Go back, live now, don't wait. Go back, before it's too late. Bill. Who's the spirit that haunts this mysterious land? From lush green jungle to seaside sand. The spirit who haunts here is none other than me, Widow Hawkins, our hero's mother. Now you don't think I'd let a boy his age go all this way without his mommy, did ya? And I couldn't leave the sisters home by themselves. Teenagers, you know. Anyways, haven't we heard enough from Mr. Big Shot Buccaneer? From now on, I'll tell the story. And don't worry, I will make sure it has a happy ending. But in the meantime, let's have a little fun with these big, brave adventurers. Come along, girls. And as for you, shh.
This looks like a good place to spend the night. Lots of trees. For something to hide in. Lots of rocks.
Something to hide under?
Lots of bushes.
Something to hide behind?
All right. Just try to get some sleep. Maybe things will look a little better in the morning. All right. Good night.
Island eyes, fly a sleeping yellow eyes, crawling creepy, jungle sides, and midnight rise, and faces in the moon. A spider, a snake, a sting to bite, beware of things that go boom in the night. Gentle voices sing till morning, tender voices whisper warning. Someone's humming, someone's drumming, something's coming soon.
Island eyes, while you're sleeping, yellow eyes, crawling, creeping, jungle sides and midnight cries and faces in the moon. A spider, a snake, a sting, and a bite. Beware of things that go boom in the night.
Something's coming soon.
Island eyes, while you're sleeping, yellow eyes, crawling, creeping, jungle sides and midnight cries and faces in the moon. A spider, a snake, a sting, and a bite. Beware of things that go bump in the night. Gentle voices sing till morning, tender voices whisper warning. Someone's humming, someone's drumming, something's coming soon.
Something's coming soon.
Something's coming soon.
Well, that ought to give a little bunkie something to dream about. Maybe they'll think twice before they leave home in search of some big adventure. But speaking of home and speaking of adventures, big news on the mainland. While the kids were away, the colonies became
The U.S. of A.
They gathered together from everywhere to celebrate.
On the village
And
square
then they heard that Liberty Bell, the sound of that bell.
was really
They
swell.
sang lots of songs and saluted the flag. But somehow the party,
Was kind of a dread.
the soldiers were happy. They put down their guns. But the parents were were missing?
Our daughters and sons.
In the midst of the handshakes, in the midst of the cheers, they went back to their homes.
And cried lonely tears.
Was Billy and Bernie and Bobby Joe the children?
Why did you let them go?
They really missed having those rascals around. They worried.
We wanted them home, safe and sound.
They missed hearing laughter and watching them grin, and soon they were missing
The old whale's breath in.
the food at the inn.
It wasn't so bad. It wasn't the worst we'd ever had. And where's the widow and where are her daughters? Did they sail with the pirates on rough ocean waters? We treated them badly and complained all the while, but still they served us and served us with a smile. Served us with a smile. They served us with a smile. We were rude when they served food, but still they served with style. They served us with a smile. They served us with a smile. No bad mood, no attitude, just served us with a smile.
Oh, look at us. Sleeping like cherubs there. Well, I'll just snatch them after Master Jimmy. While they dream their sweet young dreams, they'll go find their treasure. Then we'll return to finish them up. Okay, now,
Oh, it's you.
Oh, yes, of course, it's us. Your friends, your mates, your palsy-walsies. We're here to say good morning.
Good morning.
Up and down along the treasure day. That little map. I can have that little map.
Bad idea.
Oh, bad idea. Terrible idea. Here's a really good idea. Here's a really fine idea. Here's a really, top drawer idea. You keep them. And you follow the map until you find the treasure. We'll just stay here and guard the ship. That's what we'll do. And when you find the treasure, we'll celebrate a bit and set sail for home. Now, how does that sound for a plan?
Well, it's
Perfect! That sounds perfect! Pirates, back to the ship to prepare for beach duty!
Oh, beach duty.
And you lads and lassies, down the trail of the treasure with you. Good luck, good times, all that. Off you go. 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 Go! I better follow those little ragamuffins before they get too far. Then I'll return for my mates, who are, as we speak, at the ship, arming themselves for the final scene. Wisconsin mackerel stew, I'm a clever old bird.
We love to sing and dance. We love to sing and dance. We love to sing and dance. It's like the pirates of the dance. We do the pirate shuffle. We do the pirate prance. We close the love and scuffle.
Sorry, lot! They call themselves pirates. Beach balls and floating toys! What kind of pirates? Fluid beach balls and floating toys! Ah! Now let's get cracking. We better follow those little ragamuffins before they get too far. Because if they get the treasure without us, then we're... Oh, quick, they're coming this way. Quick, everyone, hide. And remember, shh, not us out.
Now, let's see. The map seems to lead right over here.
I'm hungry. Except for what? We're having a breakfast.
Okay, no. Hey, they're stopping. They're sitting. They're resting. Oh! Already! They just don't make children like they used to, eh, mates?
No, they don't.
While they rest, let's once again review our plan. Now, since they have the map, we'll let them set the pace. Am I right, Captain Patches? Right, I am. We'll follow close behind and out of sight, Davy. We'll let them do all the work.
Oh, I see.
And when we find a treasure chest, and a heavy chest it will be. We'll let them carry it down to the beach. And when we're by the sea...
By the sea, by the sea!
Once the treasure slipped in aboard the Jolly Roger and we sailed in the shark-infested waters, Master Jim and his friends are going to go for a little swim. We're going to make them walk the plank. Oh, isn't that so much fun?
Lovely! Such lovely color.
Especially on white capped waves.
And the deep blue sea.
Oh, it's going to be a frolic, won't it?
What a party! I'll need a new outfit.
And to top it all off will be bowls of fish chowder all around.
Chowder!
I'm hungry already.
Me too.
Yeah.
Caught me act. No time for pretense now. That map is mine! Get over here! Now look what you made me do. Oh, I can't believe you made me do this, kid. Oh, look what you made. Oh, my.
You started it.
Oh, give me that, kid. I can't believe you made me rip that map. Oh!
How about you give me your half, and I'll read the
Oh, okay, tell you what. You read your half to me, then I'll read mine to you.
Fair enough. I'll just start off. Start where my friends and I left off.
All right, fine.
Let's see here. After
Leaving
the
mountain, the
skull,
take
the
path
to
the
beach.
which is where. Okay, what's it say next?
It's your turn.
All right, sorry. The
Treasure.
can
Be
from
under
the
big.
blue. Well, what's it say next?
Something or someone has eaten the last word on the map.
Right! If none of you snapped on the map, then who did?
Imagine Long John Silver's surprise when the culprit flew from atop a nearby mango tree. It was a parrot. And not just any parrot, but Long John Silver's long-lost friend, old Captain Flint.
My good old friend, I've missed you so!
Little friend, I missed you so.
Oh!
You know, you gotta wonder about a man who feels that way about a bird. Anyways, after a tearful reunion, our adventurers returned to their search. They knew the treasure was beneath something big and blue. They looked beneath a big blue tree. They looked beneath a big blue bush.
we have to look at each other, look right in the eye. Then we have to say to each other, hey, come on, let's try.
All right, come on, fellas. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Come on, everyone, let's all work together. Come on, Bert. Don't move on me.
3.
And so the treasure chest was opened, and the treasure was bountiful indeed. Gold coins, precious gems, and stuff dreams made out of. For Jim and his friends, they each received a fair batch of valor to wear with pride.
Yippee!
Yahoo! Yes! Yippee! Their courage was real now. No need to pretend. Each of the pirates received their heart's desires. Captain Patches, a patchwork quilt, a coat of full colors, and a circus of shapes. For weekdays, he's a letterman, a jumbo-sized can of alphabet soup. Oh, gee! Sing Sam got a violin, perfect to accompany the rest of his life.
Thanks for the memories.
Rosy Red, Whitey, Big Old Blue got a flag for the future and a free place to live.
Our colors
United!
for once and forevermore.
Goldie the Hunt received a basket of riches from the sea. She got the oyster and she got the pearl. Yum, yum, yum. Shucks, what a plum. As for Long John Silver, well, he had found his old friend old Captain Flint, and no treasure is worth a true and trusted friend.
Oh, you can say that again.
Oh, you can say that again.
All right. You can say that again.
All right, you can say that again.
Oh, okay. You can say that again.
You can say that again.
Oh, okay. You can say that.
Enough. And you, Island Spirit, you taught us the value of friendship and working as one. There must be a thank you for you in the chest.
Oh, I need nothing else, for a mother's greatest gift is to know that her son is safe and sound, and thoughtful to boot. Did you miss me, Jimmy?
Mother, please.
Oh, I missed you too.
But what about the rest of the island spirits?
Our Jim's cherished sisters, Jeannie, Janie, Jenny, Joni, Jimmy, and Jan, who love their little Jimmy as only sisters can.
Mother, please.
But how did you find your way to Treasure Island?
Well, I'm afraid we stowed away on your ship. Sorry, old boy.
Oh, that's all right. You're welcome aboard any ship of mine. Well, that is, if I ever sail again.
Oh, you'll sail again. The sea's in your blood, just as it was in my husband's. And I'm afraid it's the same with my son. Isn't that right, Mr. James Andrew Hawkins, Jr.?
James Andrew Hawkins, a fine accomplished sailor, a tall and handsome mate with a shock of big black hair and eyes as bright and blue as the midday sky.
It's my husband's routine. You knew him at sea, perhaps.
Just off the waters of this very island. For it was he who gave up his life to save my sorry hide. A braver man I have never known. While my debt to James Andrew Hawkins can never be paid, I am honored by the pledge of my services to his family and friends. Mother Hawkins, I will see to the safe passage of you, your family and friends, back to the shores of New England. And once ashore, your shipmates and I will be at your service. Your wish shall be our command.
Wow!
Perhaps a little help around the end?
Not a bad idea. How about it, girls? Men working, now there's something new. As waiters, I think it's grand.
There's cooking and cleaning. And
Well, then it's settled.
How are we going to find our way home?
Well, look, it's the Gauls.
And they've come to show us the way.
Yo ho ho and follow me across the sea. Oh, so happy you will be if you will follow me. Yo ho ho and follow me across the sea. Oh, so happy you will be if you will follow me. Follow me.
Well, all aboard, we're homeward bound.
Come and be my brother, sister, come and shake my hand. And for this day and for the next day by your side I'll stand. I cannot remember why we fought at all. Now we stand together, standing strong as we're tall.
And so we set sail. And soon we reached New England and our cozy village in Cape Elizabeth, Maine. But the whale's breath there will never be the same. The decor was tropical, the food delicious.
play it, but life does not end with the final curtain. Oh, no. Unspoiled by treasures, Jim lived out his final years at the Whale's Breath Inn, spinning tales tall and true for the village children who sat at his feet and listened in awe. One of those children, a wee handsome lad, wrote down Jim's adventures in a book. That lad became known to us all. 'Twas none other than Robert Louis Stevenson who sat at his feet. And as for the dark-headed stranger whose quickly drawn map gave life to our story and affected us all, his identity remains a mystery. I guess 'twas none other than Captain Billy Bones, last seen by me on the... What? That's just my guess, and your guess is as good as mine, and you know, this reminds me of another sad tale I gotta tell you.
Alrighty, Bucko. You finally through?
Yep.
As I was saying, one more time!
Remember, service with a smile. Service with a smile. Don't be rude, just serve the food, 'cause that's your mama's style. Service with a smile. Service with a smile. No bad mood, no attitude, just service with a smile. Service with a smile. See? Come and be my brother, sister, come and shake my hand. And for this day and for the next day, by your side I'll stand. I cannot remember why we fought at all. Now we stand together, standing strong and stand on for the child.
Our assistant directors, Eric, David. Where are they coming from? Anna and Courtney. Come on now, give them a hand.
Thank you all for coming on behalf of Missoula Children's Theater. My partner, Christy. My partner, Christy, and I would thank you all for coming. There's a few people, of course, we need to thank because without them, this could not have happened. Number one, we need to thank Carolyn Bitts. She did an awesome job organizing this. And her mid-season replacement, Jennifer Williams, who took care of us from yesterday and today. So thank Jennifer. Thank you to all the parents and all the moms and all the teachers who helped out this whole week, helping get the kids here on time and feeding them and all that. Thank you so much. And a very special thank you to John and Charlotte Testa and Jen and Locke Edwards for partially housing Christy and I the first part of the week, and then another big thank you to Larry and Ann Pitch, because they kind of housed us too all week. So a big hand to thank all of them for housing us this entire week.
After this, we're going to be holding a photo call, so if you're wondering how you take pictures of all these crazies in their wonderful costumes, we are going to start with a full group, and we're going to break down to the Seagulls, the Villagers, the Sisters, then the Ruffians, and the Pirates. Yeah. And if you're still wondering, we are still selling the Treasure Island t-shirts. They're very cool. We have all sizes. They're $15 cash only. Michael will be selling them down there by the piano. Come on. I will sell them after this show and the next. And I think...
Yeah, and I also want to thank Nona for playing the piano for us again. Great job.
Yes.
Thanks, Rotary, for bringing Christy and Michael to New Treasure Island. Thank all of you for your support at the Rotary banquet and your donations. That's what brought us here. And thank your children.
We got here on Tuesday.
Tuesday. Day shorter than we usually do.
And we auditioned these guys on Tuesday, and then put this show up in 4 days.
4 days.
4 days.